What's up, everybody? Back here for another vlog. If you can't already tell, this is going to be my first official vlog with the mic, so let's hope everything goes good. So I'm just on my way to go get some food right now, but man, it seems like it's been almost a week since I did a vlog. But thank you everyone for checking out all my other videos I've been putting out. Thanks for the likes, the comments and all that. But yeah, in this vlog I want to talk about a couple things. First thing is why I chose the Camaro over the Challenger and Mustangs, like the competition. And sorry if I sound kind of sick, it's because I am. But so yeah, that's the first topic, is why I chose the Camaro over the competition, the Mustang and the Challenger. And also the second thing is, how did I afford this? So let's start it off. First thing is, there's a lot of different cars out there you could buy for similar money, but I wanted something rear wheel drive, had decent power, and will just last pretty long time. So there's, of course, well, a lot more money is like similar cars is like M3, cars like that, but M3 is like 65,000 new. So in 2014 or 2013 when I bought this car. So that's why I can't afford that. But let's see. Yeah, so that's why I didn't choose the M3 or similar cars, even a used one. So then I looked at first actually Mustangs, and I was like, I don't know, my family, they're like Chevy people. My dad has a Camaro, as I mentioned earlier, and all that. But then I was like, why not a Camaro? At first, like when I first came out, the 5th gen, I wasn't too into it. The looks, I just wasn't really appealing. And then when I saw 2014 come out, I was like, okay, I like the new hood on the SS. It's a little refreshed and all that. And I was like, okay, I could get over 400 horsepower for a little less than 40,000 out the door. And then Challenger, that was probably 4,000 or 5,000 more. I mean, yeah, it's probably more comfortable ride for road trips and whatnot. I love the look. Out of the three, to be honest, I probably like the Challenger overall. The looks the best, but it was just too much money, and it was a lot heavier. And for what I'm trying to do, I don't really race. Plus, I wanted a car that could handle corners decently. And I know Challenger, it's like a boat. And same with Charger, they're just heavy cars. This is a little light, it's still not light. This car, it's like 3,900 pounds, but it's still lighter than a Challenger, which is like 4,300 pounds. And then the Mustang is about 3,700 pounds. But I just wanted a car that had IRS, independent rear suspension, which is a lot better for handling. I didn't want to have to worry about going around corners, hopping, getting all that wheel hop. So that's why I went with the Camaro. I mean, I think American cars in general, not just this car, is bang for your buck. I mean, if you look at the Corvette, like the Z06, for example, about 100,000 for 650 horsepower. If you want that kind of power in, like, say, exotic cars, you're looking at an Aventador, $300,000-$400,000. So a third or a quarter of the price for about the same performance. And like, if you're comparing a Z06 to Aventador, I mean, Z06 would probably walk all over because way lighter. So that's just mainly why I chose the Camaro. And after I test drove it, it's, oh my God, I just fell in love. And later on, I'll do a video of like 10 things or like 5 things I hate about it. And people talk about the low visibility and whatnot, but to be honest, just like any car, you get used to it. So it's not that bad. And yeah, so on to my second thing on how I afforded it. And no, my parents didn't buy me it. I only live with my mom, but they didn't help me one bit. They just helped me, my mom just helped me co-sign, but when I started working at Walgreens, if you guys watched my introduction, I said I worked at Walgreens as like a assistant manager. But when I first started, I wasn't an assistant manager. I was just a regular service clerk or sales associate, as you want to, whatever you want to call it. Quick pull. Sorry, back to the topic. So yeah, I was just regular service clerk, not making that much money. But I told myself, while I'm living at home and I'm paying little rent, I might as well save up, because I really wanted a car. My first car was a 97 Subaru Impreza. Not a WRX or STI, just Impreza. So that thing was slow as shit. And that was about it used, of course. But I wanted one nice car before I was going to get married, whatever, have a girlfriend, have a family. So I set myself out to save up every month a few $100s. Since I wasn't paying that much rent, I was living at home, because I knew once, especially here in the Bay Area, you guys who live here, you'll know how expensive it is. Once you move out, all your money's going to rent or whatnot. But so when I was only paying like $300-400 in rent, I figured I'll save up as much as I can and just try to get at first I didn't know what car I wanted to get. I just started saving, because I know I wanted a new car. I just didn't, at the time, it was like 4 years ago. I just started saving because I knew I wanted a car before I got married, whatever, because I was like 18 when I started saving, when I first got the job. So then after 2.5 years, I saved up a good chunk of change. My bank account was looking good. And I was like, you know what, Mom? Let's go. I think I want a Camaro. I was doing research. And shout out to that dude in blue. That's when I really started, like, actually, started watching the channel a week before I bought this car. That's why I fell in love with Mustangs. But then I was like, no, I want a Camaro. But a big reason was that dude in blue. Like, I really wanted an American car. So shout out to him. And yeah, so I saved up, and I bought this car September 2013. So I've had it 2.5 years, you could say. And so yeah, I went to the Chevy dealer. I told my mom, this is the car I want. She asked, you sure? I said, yeah. Put down $10K, big chunk, so my payments wouldn't be too bad. And then I figured hopefully I could have this car paid off by when I'm 24, 25 years old. And I'm on pace to do that, so that's good. And so yeah, so that's why I went to the Chevy dealer, test drove. Well, they had a used like 2012, but I knew I wanted a brand new one. And the funny thing is, when it was a small dealer. The dude, they had no new SS's. They only had one used one with like some big ghetto rims on it. And I was like, no, I'm not buying that. It was like $28,000 for that. I'm like, I could get a new one for like 32, 33 MSRP, whatever, for all the stuff I wanted. And then he was like, oh, we have a bunch of V6s. I said, if I want a V6, I'll get a Japanese car or something else. Like, I'm not gonna get a Camaro. You get a Camaro, a muscle car for the V8. He's like, oh, you sure? I said, if you want, I'll go to another dealer, you know? Like, I'm not gonna settle for less, because I know I would have regretted it for sure. But, so yeah, so I told my mom, I said, no, I want a V8. So we went to the computer, they pulled it from another dealer, I bought it. A week later, I went to pick it up. And yeah, that's how I decided to buy the car. But the funny thing is, oh, there's a fucking V6 Mustang right there. The funny thing is, all my coworkers and friends are like, oh, do your parents help you buy it? blah, blah, blah. How much did they help? How much are you paying? I said, no, I bought this 100% by myself. And it gives me so much satisfaction because so much people dream of buying their own car, especially one like this. And they're like, oh, really? How'd you afford that then? I said, it's called saving. And this is what I tell everyone. I said, if you really want something that bad, sorry if I'm yelling. If you really want something that bad, you'll save towards it. Or if you really want a job, you'll go after it as hard as you can. If you really like a YouTube channel, you'll start it up, whatnot. But if you really want something, no matter what it is in life, just don't stop and go after it. Like me, I just wanted a car, so I saved like a few hundred every month for like 2.5 years. Then I told my mom, all right, this is the chance. I have money in my account. I did all my calculations because I'm a accounting major, so I'm good with numbers. I sat down, did all my numbers, how much all my bills cost, what my goal was. But I went in to the dealer with a mindset of I am not walking out paying more than $500 a month in my payments, like after I did my down payment and whatnot. So I walked in, they were like, okay, we'll give it to you for $560. I said no. Or $540, $560, something like that. But I said no. If you get it down to $500 even, I'll buy a car right now. So he went, talked to his manager. He's like, all right, you've been approved, $500 out the door, $500 a month. So that's that. And the rest is history. And ever since I got a terrible interest rate. Well, not terrible, but decent at first. But I refinanced and I got a great interest rate now. But so yeah, I tell everyone out there, if you want something that bad, you don't need to make a lot of money. I mean, of course it helps, but if you live with your parents and you're making decent money, I mean, save for it. If you want a car, if you want a Mustang, Camaro, if you want a BMW, whatever. But if you want something, you're not going to get it right away. Like, I wanted a car the day I got a job, but no, I saved 2.5 years. Then I just put down $10,000. That was the hardest check to write. And then I just, boom, pulled the trigger and bought this car. So yeah. So that's my story of why I chose a Camaro and how I chose to afford it. And trust me, I don't make that much money at all. So don't think I make a lot of money. Especially in the Bay Area, I make shit money. But anyways, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. That's just my quick little vlog as I go to get food. Continue to comment what other videos you want me to do, and let me know how the mic sounds. I don't know if I'm used to talking loud since in all my other videos I don't have a mic, but this one I have a mic and I'm still talking loud, so it may be too loud, but hopefully not. So comment how the mic sounds. If you like this video, also more videos you want me to do, more vlogs. And yeah, continue to comment, like. Here's my Instagram, check that out. So yeah, thumbs up, like. Don't forget to subscribe also. Subscribing is key. All right, thanks everybody for watching. Sorry I sound like this. I'm congested, sick, a little cold. I'm getting over it. But yeah, I appreciate it all. It really means a lot to everyone who watches and subscribes. Thanks, have a great day.